field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Down. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Over the middle, he finds Vele. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice.
They've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Throwing is Rattler. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment, running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Rattler. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Taken in at the 22. Breaks a tackle. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Open man downfield is Hill. And some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To the air is Rattler. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Okay, ready?
2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go, set. Check, huh?
Rattler working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Rattler from the gun, third down. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, folks, it's that time of year. The $1 million MCS playoffs broadcasts are ready to get rolling. Tune into the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel at 6 Eastern on January 21st, 22nd, and 29th to find out who will outlast the others and square off in the $250,000 Madden Bowl taking place on Friday night, February the 7th. This is 2nd and 8. They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Rattler.
And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there as time expires in the first half.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern overall. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now they can't bring him down.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
To the air once more is Rattler.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Down. Ready, go. Set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he works free. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Set. Ready.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 40-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set.
In motion, right one of the tight ends.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Set.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They complete it to Hill. And shutting him off now open field.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Let's go now.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Rattler going to look to throw again.
This is caught by Robinson. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That'll be caught by Hill.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Down.
And Rattler, he'll throw again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Ready.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. That's caught at the 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
On the double.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Rattler. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set, go. Cut.
Rattler wants to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Go, go, set.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Set.
And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead is down to 2. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, That can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.